It's time to talk about the best-selling games here at Games Unlimited for the month of May. You want to know, I want to know, so I put together a list. And number 5 was on the list last month. That is Finspan. Still got some in stock. I know I said last month we're down to our last few copies, and that's still true, but we had enough to sell to make it our number 5 best-selling game for the month of May. These are gross sales, by the way, so this is just total amount of dollars spent on it. I'll do a separate video on units sold, but Finspan hit number 5 for the month. Number 4, game that I've been calling potential game of the year, right over here with Toy Battle. I love this game so much. Great little 2-player game, 15 minutes. I've played dozens of games of it already and sold far more than dozens of copies of the game. So this one is number 4. I expect we'll continue to see this on best of the month lists for a few months now. Number 3 coming up. This one's not a new release. It is I guess we'll call it now a classic. That is the inimitable board game adaptation of Slay the Spire. This was also on the list of bestsellers for last month. I mean, it's obviously a big, expensive game. It doesn't take a lot of units moved in order to be one of the top gross sellers, but we also moved a lot of units in Slay the Spire. Fantastic game, particularly for its co-op mode. Now, number 2, our second best-selling game of the month, new release, that is Where You At? Where You At? Oh, you won't regret playing this one. Deep Regrets, the game of Lovecraftian fishing, if you will. I've played this a few times myself. You are in this little fishing village off the coast of Scotland that appeared out of nowhere. You're going out there getting fish, and sometimes those fish have, let's just say, weird effects. And you can even eat them to get weirder effects. Really cool game. Also has a solo and a co-op mode, but we've done bangers with this one. A lot of people have been very excited to have that one in stock, but it still wasn't our best-selling game of the month of May. That belongs to a smaller game, and that tells you something. When a small game is the number 1 in gross sales, we definitely moved a ton of them, and part of that is because we are one of the few places that currently have it. That is a little trick-taking game called Trickerous, based on the story of Icarus, not trying to get too close to the sun. It's a cool trick-taking game out of Japan, where cards are going to flip from sun to moon side when someone plays a 5. But the thing is, every time you take a trick, you move up on the point tracker and you leapfrog anyone else above you on the point tracker. But you don't want to get too close to the sun. Once someone flies into the sun, they drop down to the bottom, and that's now the last hand. So there's a lot of wanting to make sure you take tricks right at the right point and push other people ahead of you so they fly into the sun. Super cool game. So those were our 5 best-selling games here at Games Unlimited for the month of May by gross sales. I'm Kylie at Games Unlimited. Go unbox some fun.